I'm Debbie Crickmore, Director at McMaster Children's Center. I graduated from Mohawk College in 1980 from the Early Childhood Education program. I was very fortunate while I was at Mohawk. I was able to make connections to the Association for Early Childhood Educators and have lots of excellent professors that were able to direct us around networking and connecting with people in the community, and was very fortunate to keep involved with some of those people from early placements while I was in the program. We, being my family, always volunteered. When one of my earliest thoughts would be in a co-op when I was still in high school, and that was, something important because I knew what I wanted to do in life, but also to get that experience and to give back to the community.
And I am the president of the Debbie Crickmore fan club, and actually, no, our kids have been lucky enough to come to the McMaster Children's Center now, I think for almost 5 years. So we've kind of grown up with the Children's Center, and Debbie has been a big part of our life. We have seen her every day for 5 years, and we've sort of seen firsthand how she leads the staff. This is an outstanding group of staff. I don't think anyone ever leaves, but they do wonderful things with our kids, and we're really lucky to be here, and Debbie plays a large part in that.
Debbie, it has to be more than 20 years. I actually knew of her before I met her in person. At the time, I was working with someone who was out in the community visiting Mohawk College students on field placement. And she would come back to the office and tell me about this dynamic toddler teacher who was just doing an amazing job, and who was a wonderful model to the Mohawk College students on their field placement, and that was Debbie Crickmore. The cream always rises to the top, and so Debbie's expertise in the toddler classroom and her involvement in professional associations, etc., meant that she would be promoted. We knew that, and certainly that happened when Shirley retired. Debbie became director of McMaster Children's Center. And so she was attending our Supervisors Network regularly, and when we wanted to formalize that a little bit and have somebody from the community chair that group, Debbie came forward. That's how she does her work in the community. If there's a job to be done, if I believe in the function, then I'm going to do it to keep it moving forward.
I'm happy to talk about Debbie because I just feel so proud for what she's contributed to all of the children, families, and professionals in the Hamilton community. She is so much more than just looking after the smaller group here at McMaster Children's Center. She truly is invested in the quality for everybody that touches the life of a child. And that, I truly admire that in her, and her ability to be able to be visionary and just take that forward and be a leader with that in the community. I've been so very, very fortunate to have been connected with Debbie personally, as a good friend, as well as a colleague that I can count on when I just need a little bit of advice. She's always just a phone call away, and that is such a gem to have nowadays with the busyness of people and what they have going on in their lives. That just means so much to me to have that person like Debbie, who always is very caring, always has a moment to listen, and truly represents a philosophy of really looking after the individual person, and she demonstrates that so well as the leader of the team here at McMaster Children's Center.